Hello, greetings. If I'm not wrong, it's been over a month or... Oi!
Happy birthday, Yami.
Hello! Thank you. I would say it's been about a month or almost a month since the last stream, so I apologize first. Second thing is, I may be a little tipsy because I've been drinking a bit of, like, champagne. Yeah, because I've been celebrating my birthday. And, oh, and third, yeah, my birthday. I'm celebrating my birthday on stream with you all. We're gonna be watching and reacting to some fun stuff. It's like a little series of edits of something that was really hype, I guess. Like the whole internet was watching the whole court case of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, so that's what we're gonna be watching. Oh.
Happy birthday, Yami. Yamika2 Yami heart Yamika2 Yami heart Yamika2 Yami heart leg get more drunk Yamika2
Yes!
meep Yamika2 meep Yamika2 meep.
You'll have limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Why is that saying on my screen, huh? Thank you! Thank you, Gods and Fluffy Cheeseburger. How you all doing? It's nice to see you. Hype train! We would need, what, one more person to do something crazy? And then, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then we'll play a horror game, by the way, after we watch that stuff. It should be about, like, an hour or so, watching everything. And then, yeah. Nice horns. No, you had pretty nice horns. Hello, Niall. Welcome aboard. How you doing? Yes. Ayo. Very, very good. Maybe we should, like, rub horns together, jicka and less. Maybe. Even just, like, suggesting being cutesy. How you all doing? I miss streaming. I miss streaming a lot. But in, like, 2 weeks, or a bit less, I should be able to, by the way. Like, more often. So, yeah, it's close by. It's, like, around the corner or whatever. We need to be a bit more patient. We need more subs, true, or the hype train's gonna go away in like 3 minutes, 25 seconds, it says here. What did you miss? More streaming or us? I mean, streaming is you guys, you know what I mean? So it's like almost synonymous. Really. But I stream for you guys, really. It's fun, it's just like... I get to just be crazy and unhinged and, you know, have you all accompanying me. It's fun. It's really fun. Come on, people, yeah. Let's go. Let's see. I feel like I should have had a list here of, like, stuff to mention. But I want to thank you all for even joining, like, this early on. A big reason why I even continue to stream and be a VTuber is because, I mean, it's really fun just being in the presence of you all. You know, it's very nice chatting with you all. And I'm grateful to have met so many of you great, wonderful people. And some of you have even become great friends with me. That is, like, I feel is very lucky, you know? So I want to just take a minute to appreciate that, to appreciate you. Kelvin, hello! Happy birthday, thank you. I'm doing okay. This stream is my fun, like, adventure activity. That way I also celebrate my birthday with you all. You know, I include you all in my special little day. We're gonna be watching some stuff. And then we're gonna play a horror game. And then I don't know what I'll do after. Because I plan to start like 30 minutes earlier. But got kind of caught up on time. But like 4 hours of stream? 5 hours of stream? Maybe? We'll see how it goes, but I just want to, like, have fun. Last stream was 25 days ago. Yeah, all pretty much a month. Yeah. Very good. You have birthday sheet. Wait, what? Did you not know our birthdays was like 3 days apart? Or 2 days apart? I have to check again. Wait, hold on. I can check right now, actually. Because your birthday was 3 days ago, right? Oh!
Let's go high yipe.
That's so loud. Why is that louder than the fucking other sound? That's weird. Thank you so much, Niall, for the Prime Gaming. It was 2 days. 2 days apart. There it is. Nice. Thank you. Oh, okay, so it's 4 people. Not 3 people for the hype train to be completely done. Come rage with me. Wait, what game was this? Elden Ring, yeah? Nah. Like, I have it. I would probably get interested in the far, far future to, like, play it again, but I don't know. Like, it's just not my kind of game. You know? I'm not a masochist, nor am I fucking insane. So. Yes. I felt like eternity. I'm very sorry. Like, things will get better very soon, by the way. Much sooner than, like, I had been saying. Because I'm not the only one who's late. No, it's okay. Like, we haven't even started watching anything, so you're right on time. You could watch the pilot for The Amazing Digital Circus. Am I allowed to? Ah. I mean, as long as I keep it transformative, I guess I am allowed to. Maybe. Here's what I'll do. Once I do my watch along, and then the horror game, which is... What was it called? Visage, right? Visage? Then I'll decide which game to play, or if I'll just watch the pilot to that before. Please, I've spent 2 hours just outside the toilet. Please, I need help. I mean, if you ask in Gehenna, there's a few people with the game that could help you. That could co-op with you. I've certainly gotten some help, but eh. Hydrate stretch, thank you. Yeah, hype train. It's okay, it's fine. I can't remember birth dates, then don't be a fucking lazy cunt and do what I do, which is write stuff down or have applications that set reminders. By the way, am I too loud? I see my sound is popping here occasionally. I hope I'm not being really loud. Let me know, chat. Don't be a lazy ass and write stuff down, cause I knew that your birthday was gonna happen 5 days before it did because I kept it in mind, so yeah. I think on Twitch you need to turn off VODs for copyright stuff. Or just not post them, yeah. A lot of people are reacting to that and the videos are still there. I guess. No, yeah, there's a whole, like, react shenanigans, but, like, eh. I've done it for a while, it's not really my thing. I've tried to do the whole react shenanigan, but meh. We watch Alonging? Yeah. It's a compilation of funny moments, and there's edits as well with subtitles, of the case court between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, if you all remember that. It happened like a year ago or so. Everyone was watching as that happened, so I'm just gonna be... I think I watched this when it came out, but I don't remember it, so it should be fun watching it again. What happened to Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Be patient. I'll get right on it. Yami is screaming at me, you love me anyway, right? Yeah, of course. Hey, yo, Depp v. Herb? Yeah, I've watched that 2 days ago. Really? Yeah, it's a compilation. It's not the whole thing uncut. It's just the best moments. And actually, a fair warning, I think the guy who made these edits got 2 of his videos taken down, or he decided to remove them or something like that. Because there's part 1 through part 11, and each video is like 10 minutes, so it's... Oh wait, there's some that are 5 minutes, so it should be around an hour. And part 10 and part 8 are missing. So... Wait, where's part 6? Part 6 existed, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Here it is. I hadn't opened it. You're gonna hear noise, I think. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Why didn't I find it earlier? Okay, here it is. So it is... Part 8 and 10 that are missing. But like, I don't really care. I don't really care. We're just having fun. I don't need to know the whole lore. That was a big shit show. Yeah, it was. I thought the Netflix documentary... Wait, that's what you watched? Noise has been heard. Confirmed. No, I didn't watch any Netflix documentary. I'm just gonna watch the funnies. We're just gonna laugh at this. We're not gonna analyze it or anything. We're just gonna laugh at it. That's all. Yes. Okay, actually, let me get that ready then. Yeah, I watched the documentary. It was pretty good, really. Holy shit. Did the stream lag a lot? I tried to change the, like, view mode here and everything just fucking pissed itself. Eh. Let me fix this. There we go. It lagged a bit. Okay. I hope it didn't create a delay already on stream, because that's gonna be shitty. Or be a shattered a bit. Yeah, when doesn't it, you know? All the time. There we go. I think everything's fine. Alright. Alright, here. Oh, it's shitting itself even more. Did you see, like, everything just went black? Or is that just for me? There you go. This is the guy that did it. Juke Do. I don't know if anyone else has watched his edits, but they're pretty good. It's good. I will be full screening it as well, so no worries. Yep. Let me check something before. Oh, then I have to put it a bit louder than usual, or you guys can't hear it much. Expect me to do some pauses or etc. if, like, I want to analyze something or comment on whatever. Plus, if I don't want to get hit with any, what is it called? Copyright, I guess. I have to make it transformative, so. He caused the stream to become black for you, yeah. Maybe. Just annoying. Okay, no one commented on the fact that my mic could have been a bit too loud or not, so it's fine, it seems. Very nice. Okay. Alright. Everyone's ready? I have the other ones here, as you can see. All of them. Just gonna be watching straight through. Even if some are missing, I don't care, like I said. Alright, let's go.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of
Objection.
his pants, didn't
We start strong already. Some of these moments I may even remember, like,
he?
obviously.
And then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the
Fuck.
foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Next question.
You were trying to get Mr. Depp. You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there.
One
marching,
thing
correct?
I will say though, on this court case, there was so many moments that were cringe, and I'm probably gonna skip those because I really, really dislike cringe humor. God damn. Oh shit, I forgot my drink. Alright, give you another second. Go get it. Got my popcorn. Let's go. I've got some chocolates here, so you may hear like some like crinkles, me opening them up or whatever the fuck, just to enjoy this fucking shit show. So. Your model is over the subtitles. Is it? It'll be occasionally. But if I'm like way too hidden on screen, my reactions will barely be visible. So, if you don't see some of the things, sorry. Okay? I think me sitting here on the top, on the bottom right is better than like on the left. So, it's okay. It's proper. Because now just watching like 30 seconds of this, I'm already remembering like really cringy fucking moments Amber has done of like fake crying or looking at the cameras really weirdly, so that's gonna be weird to witness once again. Aye aye. Are you back, Fluffy? Let me know. Reap for me not having a snack. It's alright. Snack your eyes onto my forum, so enjoy the view. There you go. If, like, hoping that that doesn't sound like really, what is the word? Really... Oh, fuck, what's the word? Fuck, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Damn. But I'm physically hungry, ah. Snag my blols. Nice try, you bitch. Messed up your words. Okay, I don't know how long Fluffy's gonna take, but I'm gonna continue there, therefore. Let me know if the audio is too quiet, by the way. I am supposed to be louder than the video, but not exceptionally louder. So, I meant it, bro. Nah. Not true. Alright.
Dr. Kipper told me.
Oh,
objections
I don't-
to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me.
Well, objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Okay.
In my head, I was like,
That's cringe. See, that moment right there. He objects to the question he asked. Ah, that's so cringe. I hate cringe. I hate it so much. It deals so much fucking damage to me. It hurts.
you think someone's trying to get into your unit? That was the dog trying to get into your unit.
Oh yeah, the scratching on the door.
It's a photograph of the bed, and on
Goddamn.
my side of the bed was human fecal matter. So
His pauses.
Yes, I'm not
Oh yeah.
say no.
She's giving you gifts over $8,500, correct?
You gave me a lot more than that.
And on line 11, are you there? Do you have the document up?
online.
No, I'm sorry. Is it in your head? Great. Did I read that right?
What? Are you there? He's literally right there physically. And back the bed. Welcome. Okay, I waited for you a little longer, but I thought I don't know if you had come back by that point, but you didn't miss much. 30 seconds.
I was
Let me
And
go back a
on
bit.
line 11, are you there? Do
Yes.
you have the document up?
Bish what?
online.
No, I'm sorry. Is it in your head? Great. Did I read
I
that
love
right?
the sounds on the edit.
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article. It's
And the
wonderful.
last one, did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one.
Slap me across the face.
We're gonna see more of Did I Read That Right, by the way, because they've kept asking that infinitely. And it's like, I'm sure he's gonna say later, you continue to read well or right
Did I
or
read that
whatever.
right?
You did. You should read the article. It's
And the
wonderful.
last one, did I read that right?
You read
Yes.
that very, very well.
The next one.
Slap me across the face.
Just entertaining.
And
Very
I
entertaining.
laughed.
Doesn't make sense.
Proceeds to do a cavity search.
Wait a second.
Just shoved his fingers inside me.
No.
As I'm walking away,
What?
I walk away from him. My back is turned to him, and I feel this boot.
Okay, here's an observation I want to make right now, because I just remembered. I remembered that I was really confused a lot of the time. She was like looking, do you see how she's looking to her right here? I'm like, are there other cameras here? Or are there like, I don't get what's going on. She keeps on looking to this side, but why that is because that's where the other juries are. And I didn't know that because the camera, like the TV, you know, the recording of all this session, they're not letting the cameras look at the other juries, and I didn't know that. So her doing this was fucking weird, because it's like you're constantly staring at the people who are gonna judge this case straight in the fucking eye. Yeah, the jury. I didn't know that. I thought the jury was the person on the center, which is to her left, you know? What? She's trying to invoke empathy or pity. That's just creepy. If I'm called upon to, like, mediate, or what is it called? Or to audit something or some project, and someone's explaining themselves looking straight at my eyes the entire time, I'm there like, what the fuck? What is this, some spell? What's going on? Are they trying to get me to react or to say something on top of them? It's creepy, man. It's just fucked. There you go. I like women breath. Yeah, fucking really heavy breathing. I think it's to confirm the statement for the jury, but yeah, too many times. Yeah, it is to confirm. And it's also so that they don't get any of their points incorrectly. The whole thing of like, did I read that right? But it's annoying. It's to try and get Johnny Depp to either out himself on something, but they just said, yeah, you read that right, instead of like, yeah, that's true, or something else. Oh wait, if I can like skip this way or
Like,
pause.
Just shoved
With
his
spacebar.
fingers inside me.
No.
No.
As I'm walking away, I walk away from him. My back is turned to him, and I feel this boot. He just kicked me in the back. And
I think if you get kicked, you don't feel what it is. You don't feel the boot. You just feel like a heavy impact. Something just fucking slammed you on the side. What? Such a weird description. Also, I'm not sure whether that's allowed or not, but from what I know, you shouldn't be always looking at the jury. Oh, is it like a... Ah. Is it one of the proceedings or whatever the fuck it is? I don't know. Because if I'm not wrong, this is like U.S. court. Yeah, there's the U.S. flag and whatever over there. So, I don't know. Okay, I think this is like just an off edit. Nothing much. That is so much text. I'm not gonna stop to read everything.
What, have you seen Mr. Depp take any drugs by this point?
Oh, yeah. Sorry if I left that out.
I'm looking at it in his eyes, and I don't see him anymore.
That got louder.
It was black. I've never been so scared in my life.
What?
That's over dramatic.
No, what are you talking about?
But okay.
Say to him in some way. I don't want to do this.
Johnny took his
Jesus, okay.
penis out of his pants.
Wait, what?
Wait, was this in the same day? No, this must have not been in the same day. How does she go from this to this? Huh? Like super, super like shaken. And then it's just like straight to the point. I mean, she has an angry look, but still. What the fuck? Like a real bro moment, yeah. Maybe she look at the audience to talk. No, the audience is like way behind like where Johnny Depp is right now. Like you can see on the view on the right. I don't know. Weird.
Took his penis out of his pants.
Wait, what?
He just woke up and heard that.
I lose my balance. At this point, we're sitting next to each other on the edge of the couch, or I was on the edge of the couch. I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet. Why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before.
How old are you, Amber?
What? Okay, maybe that sounded really weird because it was like cut into that increment of clips, but that was weird.
36. I just celebrated.
Okay. And do you have a daughter?
I do. She also celebrated her birthday recently. She's 1.
Okay.
I was walking out of the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, and the weird smiles at the jury.
It was so filthy before.
How old are
Like
you?
right here.
I am 36. I just celebrated.
Okay. And do you have a daughter?
I do. She also celebrated her birthday recently.
Yeah, it is
She's
to
1.
gain the sympathy of
Walking
them.
out of the
Weird.
bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him, and I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just
What?
hit me."
What's happening? Oh.
Just do it split screen so we can start, please.
I mean, getting so bored in the courtroom, you're gonna just draw something or
Paul
whatever.
Bettany's a good friend that you've done drugs with, right?
That's a strange question. Where's he gone?
Did I read that right?
What?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
We're back to this.
Oops, I touched the screen horribly. Pardon me.
Reflecting a different
Horribly.
time than when they were actually sent.
Objection Foundation calls for speculation.
What's going on?
Okay. Right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet. You sustained an
Yet.
injury. Yesterday, you texted. I'm sorry. Thought we've seen a lot of texts today.
It's all right. I did take someone yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Dude is so fucking sassy. She likes the carpet. She's a great. Yeah, sure.
Sorry. Thought we've seen a lot of texts today.
It's all right. I did.
Yeah,
take
the volume. One thing I don't like about these clips is like the audio goes up, down, up, down, up, down. So I have to like always adjust.
Where she could be.
Objection.
Photographed. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn.
I didn't even hear it.
Where Miss told you that you vomit in your sleep a lot. Do you remember that recording?
Huh?
Yes, I do.
What's your response to that?
When someone tells you that you vomit, she didn't tell me. I heard it in court. I think
I don't even know.
the first thing that I would do is seek medical attention.
Yeah.
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Mr. Depp, if you could please take a look at the stack of articles in front of you.
Yes, it's a stack of hit pieces.
Yes, the first one is called
by Ms. Heard's publicity team.
We're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible.
Bro didn't just drew Kiryu bruh, from the game franchise. Okay, while in court. I actually didn't even really pay attention to what he drew. I think it said on the subtitles. I didn't really read. It was too quick. God.
Correct?
That's what it says, yes, sir.
It's entitled Johnny Depp. Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes.
Correct?
How did they know?
They
The
just
next article,
psychics.
did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
Mr.
This
Depp.
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
question, Mr.
question, the
Rottenborn?
next, Johnny Depp's financial woes might sink the next Pirates of the Caribbean. Did I read that right?
You did. I don't know
The
how
next
my
article,
financial woes would do
May
that.
20, did I read
Yeah,
that
same
right?
here. Like, how would... What the fuck? Okay.
You read that very, very well.
The next, did I read that right?
You certainly did. This is hearsay.
June
is it not?
21st,
Your favorite
2018,
word?
22nd,
Your favorite
2018. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff?
Mr. Depp, you
Oh, it won't
a
answer
single,
that, I see.
you understood that she became associated with those same accusations that she made, correct? You testified to that.
Well, she had a choice. I didn't.
You just touch it, it'll make a mark, so you don't have to touch the top. That's fine.
Oh, this guy. I remember.
Something on menu here?
No.
Whitney, who calls me her spirit animal. Isaac, spirit animal. Hey, listen, I'm not feeling so hot, and I love you, but stop.
We walked out of the trailer at some point.
I hope we see more of him.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Oh, I remember that meme. My dog stepped on a bee, and then pain face. What the fuck?
My dog stepped on a bee.
Every time he walks
When
into
is
the
Miss
court.
Heard's birthday?
Shit.
So I can write Pirates.
We can move on.
If you
Your
want
Honor.
to, if you want to, just
So I can read it out of someone's article, but not from the man's mouth. Was given was to not to fight.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. I think it's a pretty
Hearsay.
simple yes or no question.
You'd like
Other
it to be, sir. Nothing simple in this case.
Other-
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
If Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney.
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
Did he end up going back, by the way? More Pirates of the Caribbean after this? I think so, right? I think so. I've heard. I don't know, actually. Any confirmation on that? If anyone knows. Leave it in chat. I'm curious. Because I think when he did that was like for a joke. He wasn't really... I don't think he was all that serious. It was just in response to what was going on. Because those accusations came out. He was let go of a lot of deals and like movies. And... yeah. They pretty much like destroyed his career at that point because, oh no, he's potentially abusive towards, or was abusive towards Amber Heard, his ex-girlfriend. I don't think they ever like married, did they? No. Nah. Depp said he'll only do Pirates again if Disney issues an apology and Disney ain't budging. Really? Okay, so he never went back then. Okay. I thought he did. Or maybe it was some other, like, movie deal he had going. Or that was promising. Okay. That's nice. I didn't know. Okay.
On this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney.
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
This was a document that you signed as part of your divorce proceedings, correct?
That's my signature indeed, yes.
Mr. Depp, that is your signature on the right.
Wait, if I alt
correct?
tab, do you see this?
Yes, it is.
This is a
No, I
document
don't.
you signed, right?
For the third time, that is my signature, yes. Sir.
This is a document you signed in August of 2016.
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before? So what you would like for him to
Sassy.
cook? That's hearsay, I guess. I'm learning. Yes, I looked at papers. Maybe they're hearsay papers.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine.
Oh.
A mega pint.
I remember this.
I
And the crowd actually laughs.
A mega pint.
I I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Aye, aye.
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
You would
And the
sometimes
crowd
drink
also
whiskey in the
loves.
mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
That's nice. Okay, that's part 1. Goddamn. A mega pint. I love his, like, charisma when he says that. He's like, oh. Like, almost like that's an invite or some shit like that. Cause Disney is fucking idiot. And I hope they go bankrupt at some point. Their movies are not entertaining anymore anyway. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They need great personalities who can, like... Though, to be fair, I'm not too whole into diving into, like, bunch of actresses or actors and following the staff of, like, every movie, whatever the fuck. I just watch a movie and that's all that there is. But, it is pretty, like, annoying that all this shit happened to Johnny Depp and he was innocent, so... You know, props to him for solving everything and for getting the fuck out of that. Part 2, let's go.
On my way back. Sorry. I can't hear you.
Aquaman!
Aquaman! Alright, so I guess here they pull some of the, like, voice recordings and whatever the fuck.
It's just, why do you deviate from our agreement? It's not about her doing films. How do you think she got Aquaman, sir?
You heard Miss Heard say, "Get off me," right?
No, I did not.
This wasn't the first time
No,
that
it
you
did
talked
not.
about Amber hitting the wall hard. Let's pull up Exhibit 213, please.
Hitting the wall hard, based on the
We'll just take a look at the
accusations
next
that she
exhibit, Mr.
brought. I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You would answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit.
As long as you're happy, sir.
It's very, like, spiteful. A mega pint, yeah, as always. I think I need a mega pint of tea after this. Certainly. God damn. I have water in front of me, not really tea, so I'm kind of prepared.
Pressure. I felt this pressure. He thought he was punching me.
Sean Bailey, who was the number 3.
Objection, hearsay.
I don't know yet. I'll overrule it at this point.
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
I love fucking how polite they are. It's just cute.
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just basically said in the...
Objection, hearsay.
Your
What
Honor,
Sean Bailey said.
this is about him
It's in
learning
an
about this. It's
article.
not for the.
saying that...
Objection, hearsay.
Last week, Mr. Rottenborn asked you about a quote where you said you wouldn't come back to the Pirates franchise for $300 million and a million alpacas. Do you remember that?
I do.
When
Everyone just smile and laugh. How can you fucking say all that with a straight face? $300 million? And what is it? 1,000 alpaca? I didn't fucking memorize it.
$300 million
Yeah.
and a million
And a million alpacas.
alpacas. Do you
It
remember
just
that?
smiles, she smiles, and then she just can't even like continue.
I do.
I'm going to have a stroke if this keeps up. Good. Let's have a stroke together. I want a mega pint of food now. Don't let me stop you. Like, go ahead. Pull me on your phone or something, and like I can accompany you in your journey to collect food. A million alpaca, bro. It's just hilarious how they're like. I mean, they have to like be serious, right? It's a court case proceeding, but they're like, "Oh fuck the alpaca quote," and they just fucking piss themselves.
When
See,
come
like,
back to the
I love
Pirates
it.
franchise
Just
for
love it.
$300 million and a million alpacas. Do you remember that?
I do.
When relative to
That's correct. That we don't have cameras in the videos. Sorry, we don't have cameras at the hallway. We don't have cameras on the hallway.
You brought up the situation of the fecal matter on the bed, and I, and she tried to blame it on the dogs. That's what the opiate does. The dopamine and serotonin, as you know, I imagine, are things that keep us It gives us our moods. It gives us.
I appreciate that, but my question wasn't that. My question was,
I'm just trying
right
to
after
school
you
you.
told the
So it was May
You didn't
he's
know what could
vaping.
cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his
Well,
fingers.
objection, hearsay.
Oh, the fucking notification.
Objection leading. I'm going to object on hearsay.
My co-star.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Objection, hearsay.
It was fine.
Objection,
that it was
hearsay.
with Paul
Objection,
Bettany
hearsay.
Holy shit.
Objection, hearsay. Objection leading.
Are on the street. You need to
Objection,
move it.
hearsay. That calls for hearsay.
Is this like... Wait. If I remember correctly, this is Miss Vasquez, right? I'm probably mispronouncing. The lawyer, one of the lawyers of Johnny Depp. Wow, fucking
Assuming the plan was to
on attack.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Objection, form, compound.
Did you have any discussions with Miss Heard on the way to Coachella that evening?
We had a conversation pertaining to the surprise she left in the boss's bed.
And when you refer to the surprise in the
Whoa.
boss's bed, what are you referring to?
The defecation.
A few things.
Defecation? Just like that. Give me your number then, so we can get the biggest bucket of fried chicken we can from KFC. Yo. I actually need to eat more at KFC. KFC's pretty good. Yeah. Good plan. Good plan.
Coachella, and then the fecal delivery.
Fucking delivery. Oh no. I know he probably said it that way to alter, you know, and be different than fecal matter, whatever the fuck, but delivery.
Saying that it was the dogs. And I'm sorry, I could not agree with her. It was not the dogs.
But in fact, you don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast.
Insider from 2015.
Relatable.
Johnny Depp has his 5th box office bomb in a row.
If that's what it said, it said. Are you just going to keep reading this?
Well, I mean, and you would
Who's
agree
everybody?
that before the op-ed there was negative publicity for Mr. Depp about assassinating President Trump. Would you agree?
What?
No, I missed that one. I don't particularly remember that. I have a lot of stuff in front of me.
Okay. What the fuck was that?
Did it mention
Role play. Wait, let me watch that again. She was coming out. Okay, the guards. I don't know if like that's the exit and that's where all of them were going.
Did it mention
Depp?
Mr. Depp?
I don't know.
That's what I asked you.
Well, does she have another husband who abused her
But
in
did it talk about it? Did it talk?
Mr. Drew,
Jeez.
who was a chef, which I don't believe is hearsay.
Oh, that's the. I don't know the judge at the center. Oh, there's juries and judge, right? This is the judge. The juries would be on the side. Okay, there you go. I'm a BRB. Yep, take your time. Don't worry.
But I've just never seen that. Yeah, that did it.
Why are you here?
Sounds.
I am here because my ex-husband is
Suing me, yeah.
For an op-ed I wrote.
And how do you feel about
Wait, what?
Is
What does that
suing
say?
me, for an op-ed I wrote.
Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. Really now? I see. And ambassador. You can't read it, but it says here. Amber Heard is an actress and ambassador, so she was trying to make herself like an icon of justice and all this crap. Jury, judge, and executioner. Ooh, I want to see the executioner. I'm excited for that one.
And how do you feel about that?
Great.
I struggle to have the words. I struggle to find the words to describe how painful this is.
Oh, I'm sure Johnny Depp had to fucking deal with worse. Don't worry, sweetheart.
This is horrible.
This is fine.
For me to sit here.
I'm sure.
For weeks.
Do you remember the first time that he physically hit you?
Yes.
Please tell the jury about it.
The fecal delivery was the
Seemingly
executioner.
so
Let's
stupid,
go.
So insignificant. Continued to drink and
Wait,
then-
insignificant what?
It was it's seemingly so stupid, so insignificant.
Then why are you
Continued
here?
to drink and then eventually started howling like an animal.
Just, I mean, there's part of it that the noise of the airport.
Really?
Passed out in a chair.
Because if that's how she looks after 2 minutes after crying, then that was just fake. What the fuck?
During daylight hours.
Again, isn't passed out, that's a very specific term. Sleep could be one.
You're complaining about her ambition in this text to her, to Dr. Kipper, correct?
I'm realizing that her ambition is far stronger than her supposed feelings for me, yes.
And you tell Dr. Kipper, I cut the top of my middle finger off in this text, correct?
It's just the way it was worded. It doesn't mean that I actually literally cut my finger off after, at the age of 12, finding the only thing that gave me peace, which is playing the guitar. Very unlikely. Why didn't I start lopping off digits when I was 13 then?
Bruh.
That's the way it was worded. Now,
Getting a little bit of chocolate.
Did you provide a copy of this pamphlet to Amber Heard?
I did not. I did not identify her as a victim of domestic violence.
Is that the sole
Whoa.
reason why you did not give that to Amber Heard?
Yes, we want to give them to victims of domestic violence.
I'm going to ask you to take a
At this point, Your Honor, Ms. Heard's counsel is asking to move into evidence and publish to the jury.
Hold on. That's funny. Because if that was Amber Heard's team showing certain evidence, that evidence works against them. Because that specialist or whatever literally just said that she did not she did not show signs of having suffered domestic abuse. The fuck? Please make more chocolate noises when Amber Heard's on screen. Roger that. I don't have another one, but yeah, I'll do.
About 9 years. Isn't it true?
Nice beard, dude. Holy shit. Now that's majestic. Worthy of a prophet.
Isn't it true that while he was on the mezzanine level and Miss Heard and her sister were there, that he was reaching for Amber's hair while he was trying to hit her with that cast, correct?
What?
That is not correct.
And it's possible that she was standing in between Mr. Depp and Miss Heard then, correct?
No.
Well, in fact, you saw Mr. Depp push or shove Whitney Heard, correct?
Oh, that's her sister.
Absolutely not.
And it was only after Mr. Depp pushed Whitney that Amber stepped forward and punched him in the face. Isn't that right?
That is not correct.
Sexy beard. Wipe sweat. Whoa. Yep.
Really, I didn't understand why they want me to do that. Like, oh, I don't know.
Do you have a drink?
I don't know the context of that.
Objection calls for hearsay.
Well, the sure he's saying what the doctors told him.
I think that's what's about to be testified to.
Blinking.
Let me ask you a different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes.
That's
Let's object to another one.
Yep, I recognize that.
Could very easily drink 2 bottles of wine per night. Not a speed, if you will. Cold. I don't know if I can say the name. Am I allowed to say the name?
At the beginning of
Bruh.
her opening, Ms. Heard's counsel mentioned that the first time you supposedly struck Ms. Heard was in response to a comment about one of your tattoos.
Yes, I remember.
And what is your response to that?
Takes his time, huh? I mean, genuinely, I would laugh too. What the fuck?
It didn't happen. I've never struck Miss Heard. As I said yesterday, I've never struck Miss Heard. I've never struck a woman in my life.
Would you
Breathing is a good response, true.
agree that
Would.
if you did not find something that would be in favor of Mr. Depp and negative to Ms. Heard, that you wouldn't be an expert in this case.
What?
That essentially bring you into court if you're going to say that Ms. Heard is right and Mr. Depp is wrong, correct?
So as a forensic psychologist, my obligation is to the court, is to the fact finder. I present science regardless of what that science may be. Now, when I take a case, my retainer agreement is explicit about that, and I discuss that with the attorneys.
I'm asking you a question. I'd like you to try to answer
Okay.
my question. You understand that if you found favorably to Ms. Heard and negatively to Mr. Depp, you wouldn't be here, right? You wouldn't be testifying.
Oh, she's trying to accuse her.
No, okay, sorry.
Hold on. That's not speculation.
No, I'll sustain the objection if you want to ask.
Okay. If
Face! So dumb. She's trying to ask the same thing.
it goes to bias, Your Honor. Let's talk about makeup for a moment. So
Oh, wait, this is the Amica thing, right? There was a whole meme with this court thing where I think it was this woman, the Amber's fucking attorney, who kept forcing this idea that someone knew what she was wearing, or that she was wearing makeup or some shit. And I think she actually had said the wrong name. Yeah, the wrong name. Or like pronounced it really wrongly. And what she was demonstrating to be like proof of something was actually released just a few years ago. Or like the same year. Or a year prior to the court thing. And it couldn't have been in 2016, which is when, you know, when supposedly these crimes were happening or whatever, this abuse was happening.
know what type of makeup regimen Amber uses
Yeah.
every day, correct? Correct. Okay. And in fact, you don't, and would you agree that there are a number of different types of makeup you can use that would still give you a natural look? There's sun in the Bahamas, right?
What?
Most of the time.
A fucking sincere response. Most of the time. What? Why would? How are you supposed to answer to that? I guess.
Wears for sunscreen?
No, I wouldn't have asked if somebody has skin condition.
Like get on set, get with James Franco. Did you hear that?
I don't recall.
Did you hear him say at least you liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say I bet you slipped a tongue in there and you liked it?
No.
Did you hear him say
Jesus.
make references to Amber's and asking her if her was wet?
Your Honor, lack of foundation, harassment.
Did you hear?
Yeah,
him?
this is so excessive. Fuck.
Okay.
I'll overrule the objection. It's fine.
Thanks. And they feel paranoid.
Yes.
And they feel frightened.
Yes.
Afraid that everyone's going to believe the perpetrator. Correct?
Yes.
And in fact, they're afraid they're going to lose their security.
There was another article in 2015 that says, quote, has Johnny Depp become Hollywood's biggest joke?
I don't know. Netflix has a whole festival going now. Netflix is a joke.
And you'd agree that there is an article in...
Fucking hell. Alright, part 2 done. Part 3, let's go. Or we're gonna like take forever to watch this. Hope you're enjoying this, chat. If not, I mean, like, come back later in an hour, I'll be playing the horror game, so. I think, actually, I'll also say on the Discord when I switch, so. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
You dipped your finger in paint after suffering an injury.
Yes.
Almost an hour in, yeah, since we had like the whole start. There is sun in the Bahamas. The sun thing reminded me of the Japanese series where they say today. Oh my god! Yeah, like I hear or I see that often on Twitter where it's like it's Friday and there's an account that just sends that every single Friday. Today is Friday in California. Hoa, shoot! It's fucking cool. Good reference. Was the paint fecal matter? I love that account. I know, right? Same. Alright, let's go. Maybe it was Kelvin. Very low res the recordings though. Too bad. Just made up
Pirates. Bless you.
Oh, that's fucking golden. He stops his entire argument to be like, bless you. I mean, there's a reason everyone loves this guy, man. There's a reason he's, you know, everyone just flocks to him. He's just so wholesome.
Bless you.
Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So the boss. Let's pull up Exhibit 500, please. 500. 500. Defense Exhibit 500.
I'd like to see who I lied to.
All right, three. So we're going to go with claimants 380. Try to keep the record clear. 380A and 33, 234. Okay, go ahead.
Legally recorded tape.
This is at your house in West Hollywood on Sweetser Avenue, correct?
That's correct, sir.
And that's you in the video, Mr. Depp, right?
That's correct, sir.
Did I read that right?
They even have to ask.
You did.
Can you just read for the jury that first text?
You'd like me to read that?
Yes, please.
Gotta prepare first.
Sure, Mr. Rottenborn. Is the slippery hooper that I donated my jizz to for a while staying there?
And can you please, we'll get it to you. How about that?
Oh, joy. Okay.
Carried cocaine in the box.
Even the fucking jury was, oh, judge, sorry. Even the judge was like, oh, great.
Oh, joy. Okay.
Yeah. Kevin McClure. Wait, wasn't he the guy that made all that free royalty music, yeah? Way back. Like years ago on YouTube, it was like the fucking... You would hear it everywhere, right? Yeah, I recognize that. I think so.
And can you please, we'll get it to you. How about that?
Oh, joy. Okay. All right.
You can't say that you carried cocaine in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Did I read that right?
Got him.
Did I read that correctly?
Wait, did I mess up the like screen? Why is it like the aspect ratio 4:3?
Okay.
It's alright.
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
Yeah, here it is.
You don't know if it's actually human beings doing these searches, correct?
Huh?
As opposed to bots.
Wait, what?
Did I read that?
Even the crowd like face palms and cringe and
Did I
shame.
read that right?
You continue to
What did
read
he
them right,
ask?
yes.
And you don't know if it's actually human beings doing these searches, correct?
Oh.
As opposed to
bots or something like that.
I did not do an analysis to
So you don't know if
that's
you don't know if
so
humans, bots,
bad.
doing the searches, correct?
Object.
Was Mr. Depp to play in Pirate 6?
It's cringe.
Objection calls for speculation
I'll allow it.
and hearsay.
I'll allow it.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
The future is on display. Best of luck.
Best if luck.
Thank you for the correction. Best if luck.
Dude, it's just the fucking spiteful best if luck.
Your future is on display. Best of luck.
Best if luck.
Thank you for the correction. Best if luck.
You're welcome.
And thank
If she went home to go change or something like that, I got no clue.
Do you remember what color the t-shirt was?
I think it might have been white, best of my recollection.
Do you remember what jewelry Amber had on? Oh, okay, let's go to the next
The hell?
day.
That's
What's
so
the Wednesday?
specific.
You've got all these people here.
Next day is Tuesday.
Okay.
Not a raincoat, but it could be similar to that.
Okay, and what was she wearing under it?
I have no clue.
Okay. And do you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
No.
Now, you said that on the 22nd that you kissed her on the cheek.
What day?
The 22nd, your birthday?
22nd, Sunday, yes.
Okay, so when you showed it the first time, you went like this, right? And then the next time when you said you did
Oh,
the
this is
kisses,
so bad.
you went like this. What's your typical way of kissing women when you greet them or say goodbye?
I'm not understanding any of what you just did.
Well, I'll just leave. I take it that you would regularly kiss Amber on the cheek when you to say hello and to say goodbye?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And tell us how
Okay.
you did that.
Objection.
Can you just
Your Honor.
show us how you did that?
Which time? Regularly?
So bad.
It's a pretty soft, it's kind of like almost a superficial one, or is it a really hard one on the cheek?
No.
Did you ever do a two kiss when you greeted Amber? Two cheeks?
No, I'm not European.
My God, what the fuck? This guy. Oh, goody two shoes. It was the reptilians. I love Cutty. No, Johnny Depp being fucking sassy is the best thing ever. Just lovely responses, and sometimes he's just it's just a little snarky and it's funny.
No.
Did you
I
ever
love
do
this
a
guy.
two kiss when you greeted Amber? Two cheeks?
No, I'm not European.
Not
I'm
European.
from Brooklyn.
And again, do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, sir.
Alright, because they've asked so many times about the fucking makeup. And he's like, this is so ridiculous.
And again, do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, sir.
Because if I'm not wrong, it didn't show on the clip because there was a lot of times. But they kept pressuring him about this Amica cream shenanigans. Which, by the way, let's see here. How did they write it? Amica, right? I think if I do... Let's see. Johnny Depp Amica cream moments. I don't know how the fuck to write that. Oh, but it's so long. Because I was just curious. Yeah, it's just too long. But there's an entire segment
Again,
where they don't
do you
shut
know
up
whether
about
she
it.
was wearing any Amica
Here it is. I'm just gonna skip to the highlights real quick. Which you probably used.
Whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
sir.
That, no.
God damn, what about
Walk
here?
into that place, Isaac, you want something to eat? Isaac, you want something to drink? Every time. There's only one time I remember that she didn't offer because I walked in and she's in the kitchen at the counter and she's doing a beauty facial mask and so she can't offer me. And I'm going, hey, is that something that can help me? And she looked at me and she goes, no. And that...
Where's
the
Is it here? Okay, I'm just gonna watch these other two highlights and then I'm gonna continue the compilation.
So that's where I saw him.
Mr. Birch, how do you feel about what Mr. Depp has done for you?
Objection. Well, you know what? No, I'll go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I think that's withdrawn. Go ahead. You can answer the question.
He just laughs at the objection.
Oh.
Just answer the question, sir.
And the question is...
How do you feel about everything that Mr. Depp has done for you?
Oh, come on. It's unreal. It's, you think too much about it, you're gonna cry. That, I appreciate everything that he's done for me. It's like
It's a
stuff
grateful
you can't
friend.
pay back.
Yeah, it's a grateful friend.
Now, you know that Ms. Heard was...
Excuse me. I
I'm
didn't
sorry?
hear the beginning of what you started saying.
I said, let's start with the makeup.
Okay.
Okay. You're aware that Ms. Heard has both modeled and been an actor and had been from...
Here.
No, you give, Europeans do the... She did, and what happened?
Oh, he started crying?
Her responsibility, heal.
That I don't remember.
And move on. Move on. And for Johnny, John, you know, his family has been completely wrecked by all of this stuff, and it's not fair. It's not right what she did and what happened for so many people to get affected from this. It's insane.
And Mr. Baruch?
How this happened.
I'll ask this.
Okay.
Mr. Baruch, you don't know whether Mr. Depp has committed domestic violence of Amber Heard, do you?
I never witnessed. I never saw or witnessed whatever type of claim that is being said, ever.
Damn.
I've never seen him be violent since teenagers from first meeting.
I didn't ask you that. I said you don't know whether he has committed domestic violence or abuse on Amber Heard. Isn't that correct?
That's correct. I did not witness any.
Damn. Okay, last part, and then we continue.
Maybe in a text.
All right. Did he do it more than once in a text?
I would have no recollection of that. I mean, he's called me a cunt in a text. So, I mean, it could be. I don't know how many texts. If there's something specific, if you could show.
All right, we continue then. Part 4. Let's go.
Child. Anyway, so.
Oh, that's where that meme came from. I didn't know. I love cons. Yep.
So, pocket dude.
Ah, yes. What? Alright.
That would have been interesting. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I've been licensed for 10 years, and I've been practicing for about 15 years.
If 2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10, okay.
You also have only been practicing approximately 8 years, is that correct?
What the fuck is this?
That's not correct.
Yeah.
Now, you went to Mr. Depp's home for dinner and drinks before you were hired as an expert in this case, correct?
That's not quite right.
Repeatedly and characterologically perpetuated.
They ask these questions to try to discredit like the witness and etc. or like the whatever witness, expert witness, I don't know.
Severe physical and psychological
And it sounds so dumb.
partner violence, IPV, toward Mr. Depp over the course of their relationship. Did I read that correctly?
It says perpetrated.
Seriously.
Okay. Could you read that to the jury, please?
Yes. So no, it's not the task. I was cut off, or what I said then was, no,
Dr.
that's
Curry,
not the task of dash. That was never my task to determine. Task of dash. That was never my task to determine. Can I say what that means?
No. The question.
Can I say what that means? No. Okay.
You have never arrived at an opinion to get false. End of quote. And what was your answer?
It's in there, bro.
Well, there was an objection.
Opinion that has never been my opinion. Isn't that what
Correct.
you said under
Yes.
oath?
Why is this all so low res? Maybe it's like overly zoomed, perhaps.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas.
What?
Then I wrote, then I'm going to ask you, do you know who wrote this portion of the designation suggesting that these were your opinions in February of 2021?
Fucking lost. I mean, that was me doing this fucking case court. I'm like, what's going on, bro? What am I supposed to pay attention to? I don't know. There's so much shit going on, so many objections and so much hearsay. What?
What was your answer?
Like, seriously, like, I would be in bed all day, and then I got up, and then I...
You have never been asked to testify as to whether anyone has behaviorally or characterologically
Hello.
conducted conduct that suggests they may be an IPV perpetrator, correct?
That
Okay.
doesn't make no sense.
This one's filled with way more like GIF reactions or whatever.
My man.
I have to ask that again because I stumbled. I can't do character logically. That one's just a tough one for me.
What?
Cringe. Come on, just get on with it. Let me drink some water.
I am an actor, mostly.
Dr. Curry, if you, I mean,
Fucking idiot! Everyone looked at her.
Dr. Curry
Calls witness the wrong name. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, Dr. Hughes.
That's so embarrassing. I would kill myself on the spot.
I don't know why I keep doing that. My apologies. My apologies. Dr. Hughes.
Oi.
I think it's the confusion of having her in the courtroom. If you need to consult your notes to answer something, let us know that you need to consult your notes. Otherwise, try to answer to the best of your ability. And then if you need to do that, just let us know you're consulting your notes, okay?
Are you talking to a child? You can do what the fuck? I love striking some. Oh, what do you mean by that? Sure.
The concern is, that you not read from them, that you
Okay.
consult them as you need to.
Okay.
Correct. I just don't want this to be a memory test of having conducted many documents, 80 pages of notes, 12
No, my bad. I'm sorry.
psychological testings to.
You can reference your notes, just don't read from them, okay?
Yeah, problem.
Okay, great.
You can reference your notes.
I don't know what that means. Is that Spanish? I don't know what that... Yeah, I don't even know what that's saying. That's so fast. Yeah, a memory test in a courtroom. Okay, I guess. I mean, wait, that's so ridiculous. Aren't they fucking reading from articles and accounts all the fucking time, right? Don't they have shit tons of paper and shit tons of like... Yeah, that's so dumb.
Reference your notes, just don't read from them, okay?
Okay, so I reviewed a number
Okay, I guess. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know.
of documents, a plethora of documents. Most, I obviously won't read them all. All of Ms. Heard's testimony.
Or maybe, I don't know. I don't really understand. Maybe that's supposed to be.
That she gave in her deposition. Did the same thing from Mr. Depp. I reviewed his deposition testimony as well as his trial testimony.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Be seated. All right, your next witness.
Your Honor, we'd like to call Laura Amber Heard to the stand.
All right.
Amber Laura.
Oh, that's even more embarrassing. Okay, well, next fucking part.
My throat is yours.
The what?
And she writes, my throat is yours.
Okay.
You're going to be the death of me, but I don't care.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
What?
Then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct?
Yeah.
Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his
Objection.
pants, didn't he?
Next question.
I love his, like, very innocent... No? Like, what?
Foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his
Objection.
pants, didn't he?
Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp.
And I was saying, you think someone's trying to get into your unit?
Wait a second. Wait, what? Didn't we just watch this? Or is it just... Oh... Wait. Uh-huh. Did I skip part 3? Where's part 3? Oh, this is part 3. Okay, hold on. Why am I seeing things that I... Or have I already...
That was the dog. Trying to get
Yeah, we've seen this earlier, okay.
What was the photograph of Mr.
Just because one word is mostly said in multiple articles does not make it true. Yeah.
There's a photograph of the bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter.
Yeah, we've seen this, have we not?
Yes, I'm not gonna
Starts
say
driving.
And on line 11, are you there?
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Did I read that right?
What?
You did. You should read the article. It's
And the
wonderful.
last one.
Wait, I'm confused. Yeah, we've seen this. Huh?
Really did. This is hearsay.
Testified.
Animal.
Wait, this is the same person. Yeah, it is. Or did they accidentally upload the wrong one in part 5? Yeah, I think they messed up, bro. Okay, whatever.
Injury. The entire time.
Yeah, we've seen this.
Mr. Depp.
Yeah, okay, well, next one. Pfft. That's weird. This guy just kind of fucked it up. Still got a shit ton of views, though. Doesn't matter. Alright. There you go.
I loved him
Alright, time for chocolate.
so much.
Oh. Funniest moments in court. Yeah. Part 6. Let's go.
Treating physician for Mr. Depp, and then
Oh, we
later
were
for
just
Miss
hearing
Heard.
this. I guess she kind of is supposed to recount some stuff. But to be fair, reading absolutely all your
So Dr.
testimony.
Bonnie Jacobs was Miss Heard's therapist, and may I refresh my recollection with my notes, Your Honor?
She's allowed to
For the
consult
dates,
her notes.
if you'd like me to tell the dates.
If she's asking me a question, I'm not gonna answer.
You're right, Your Honor.
Or either that, or I think why they were saying that of like, instead of using notes to recollect, it's because it's probably just fabricated story. And if you can't even recollect it, you know, remember it, I mean, recount it, then it's most likely false or like, it's, again, fabricated.
Yes.
May I?
Objection, Your Honor.
May we approach? Yeah. They're so done.
After all that month of not seeing
Alright,
each other,
chocolate.
not getting better, not getting clean and sober, there wasn't even. I didn't, you know, the
Tasty
the-
chocolate. Very good.
it was.
Nom nom.
It was falling apart. I knew I had. I
Mm,
knew I
nom,
had to
nom.
leave him. I knew I wouldn't.
Chocolate. Good.
I knew I wouldn't survive it.
Bitch, yeah, you did.
Why did you file for divorce?
Starts crying.
'Cause I knew if I didn't,
Nah, chocolate time.
I knew if I didn't, I'd likely not literally survive.
You not be for real. Oh my God, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
Nah, this edit stayed on screen for too long. Come on.
I haven't done anything, but I couldn't do that one thing. I couldn't stay.
Nom nom.
The promise and the hope that I had become less and less regular and more rare. The monster had been this thing that was now the normal and not the exception. The violence was now normal and not the exception. And
What is she even saying? I'm like half paying attention because she's just being stupid.
so
The monster.
hard. It was so hard, but
I don't like him much, personally. But it can be good. We're just like pretending.
I believe he would have taken it too far.
What info is she even recounting?
Why did you ask for a domestic violence temporary restraining order?
Temporary?
Change my locks.
Ew. That's cute. Yeah, they're so like dead and demotivated on her team.
Okay.
Was she late or just like a second before it started? This is not someone who suffered fucking domestic abuse. You wouldn't like walk in here with like such a big ass smile. I don't know. The signs were pretty clear. So. Whoa, in the background. Ignores her. Oh, the man is here. Now it's a real party. There's even music. Bunch of fans.
Those are relatives. All relatives.
Thank you, Your Honor. Amber, when did the first act of physical violence by Mr. Depp occur?
Objection asked and answered.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Overruled. That would have been early 2012.
Oh, it's so creepy when she does that. What did she ask?
2012.
That's quiet.
And how did you determine this?
I reviewed my therapist's
Objection,
notes.
hearsay.
How do you remember the first act of violence?
Well, you never forget it. That's how I remember it. It changes your life forever. You never forget the first time someone hits you like that.
Okay.
I just had the date wrong.
Now, what, if anything, did Mr. Depp
You never forget. I forgot the date.
say to you or ask you about how you got those cuts on your arms?
Nothing.
What, if anything, did you ever witness Mr. Depp self-injuring himself?
Often. He did that often.
Please tell the jury about that. What did he do?
He often, in fights, would cut his arms or hold a knife to his chest or draw blood superficially at first, but later, like in 2016, especially as our relationship was ending, he also put cigarettes out on himself.
427:55.
That's so creepy. Drink water when you just stare dead ass at someone. That's just weird. Dead ass and there's nothing. They're not saying anything.
3:45 a.m.
Whoever's gonna pour you one.
I'm alcoholic. You should.
Why?
And that you punched me in the fucking thing, and you in the face, and you said, "No, fucking, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm sorry that I didn't
You
hit
punched
you
me.
across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
I remember this recording.
I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
Oh,
That's the difference
you
between
poor
me
girl.
and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You
physical
are
fights.
such a baby.
Because
Grow
you.
the fuck up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical.
Amber, please explain to the jury what's...
See, like, I think a lot more people should have just realized that the tables were turned, actually. It wasn't Johnny being the aggressor, the abuser. Oh, my tracking went weird. But it was her instead. Like, that voice right there you heard, those two voices, was a recording of them, like, 2016. Excuse me, or whenever the fuck it was. And she was the one, like, dominating the convo there. She was the one, like, confronting him and, like, assaulting him, like, hit him or whatever the fuck. So,
transpired.
I don't know if that's gonna actually appear. Probably will later into
audio
the
recording,
compilation.
What that's about.
Where I'm talking about hitting him, I am talking about what that conversation is about the disparity. The disparity between Johnny and I in our physical fights. The disparity of how he would proactively punch me and I would have to resort to reactively hitting him. I am talking about the difference
This is so
between a
cringe.
punch,
I'm gonna drink more water.
often, and me having
Yeah.
to hit him in my defense.
Mm-hmm.
and I put on a face, and we finished the evening with the guests, and then more fighting happened afterwards.
So we talked about December 15, 2000. This is from December 15, I believe. Could you just please tell the jury what this depicts?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know where's the supposed injury supposed to be, but I don't see anything. Like, I see shadows being cast onto her face. And some highlights. I don't see nothing red, I don't see anything purple, or like really black. Yeah, what happened here?
Yes, it's a picture of my bruised temple, and Johnny.
Where is it? Even the fucking possibly makeup. Then why the fuck did they take the picture of that like that? Why wouldn't they remove like the foundation or the makeup, whatever the fuck it is, and then show it? You know? Like, I didn't see it. Even the subtitle said the same thing. It was like, where the fuck is it? Skull emoji.
Temple,
like, you can't see it. It's like, if I... You saw it a little bit. There you go. Where is it?
Johnny.
And this is from February 10, 2016. And I'm going to
Our reaction to that.
February 10, 2016. And I'm going to ask you to play it, Michelle.
Okay, this is a video recording.
Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Cowboy hat. Okay, may have been drunk or just one glass.
Nothing happened this
Did something happen to you this morning? I don't think so.
No, that's the thing.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you fucking crazy. That's crazy.
That's the mega pint, I guess.
You're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going? You got this going?
Just started it.
Oh, really? Really?
Smack the
You were
fucking...
smashing shit.
I was afraid.
Were you afraid? If you were afraid, you would run the fuck out of that room. You wouldn't set up a camera and like provoke him and just be there. Like the thing is too, you saw he didn't really approach her. Like he went to the table right there on the side, and then what? Even when it seemed like he was about to do something to her, he just like poured the fuck out of his like wine bottle or whatever. That's all. He smacked the shit out of a couple of objects and that's all it was. So stupid because there isn't anything. Exactly. There was nothing in the fucking of bruises or anything.
Scary. That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scared they wouldn't remember.
Yeah, scared.
Objection calls for speculation.
No, she's fine. What the fuck? What the fuck?
701
If she has something in her eye, it wouldn't look that way.
was shown to Haddon
To make them believe her parts. Jesus.
only, and that was Exhibit 30 in his deposition.
Under oath, that statement wasn't true, was it, Miss Heard?
I'm sorry, I don't follow your question. Sorry.
That fucking non-verbal communication was hard.
You testified under oath.
I'm sorry, I don't follow your question. Sorry.
You testified under oath, quote, "The entirety of my divorce settlement was donated to charity," end quote. That statement wasn't true.
It is true. I pledged the entirety to charity.
The statement...
When you say you buy a house, you don't pay for the entire house.
Miss Heard, it here today, is it?
It is true. I pledged the entirety.
But you didn't donate it.
Unfortunately...
You didn't donate it. It's a yes or no.
I haven't been able to to fulfill those
So that's a
obligations.
no, right, Miss Heard?
I made the pledge. I want to be very clear. I pledged the entirety. I haven't been able to fulfill those pledges because I've been sued.
I just
You
leave
had
the
all
entire
the
fucking
$7
stream.
million.
She makes me cringe so hard, man. It's like you can clearly tell that she's trying to make it seem like like 100% the money's going to the charity, but no, it isn't. I remember this part. It was so dreaded.
For 13 months before Mr. Depp sued you, and you chose not to pay it to the charities you pledged it to. Is that correct, Ms.
I
Heard?
disagree with your characterization of that.
What you do have, Ms.
Cool.
Heard, are pictures of Mr. Depp sleeping, though, right? The jury saw a lot of those.
Yes.
You took this photograph, right, Ms. Heard?
That's correct.
Like, look at this. Is he the aggressor? He's literally in the corner of a room. Like, I guess maybe he's passed out from, like, being drunk or some shit. But if you would be abused by him, you'd fucking run away, or you'd be gone. You'd be far away. No, you just take a picture of him fucking... What, is this to provoke him later? To get him to abuse you more? No. Nothing makes sense.
So you decided
But it's
to
already been proven. Like, he's good. He's not guilty. It's her. She's the one that made his life hell.
of Mr. Depp asleep on the floor.
He was passed out.
You took this picture as well.
He's just chilling.
Yes.
And this is a picture of Mr. Depp taking a nap on his tropical island.
I believe he was on the nod, but as he would say.
Sleeping on the nod on his island.
They're very different, in my opinion.
You also took this picture,
Cool.
right, Ms. Heard?
That's correct. I did.
And this is another picture of Mr. Depp
He's just
asleep in a
chilling.
chair.
Is that
No,
a
he
cat?
was-
And this is
I'm pretty sure I see a cat down there. By his feet. Yeah, that has to be a cat. He was chilling, yeah. He was just being chilling. Not doing anything.
another picture of Mr. Depp asleep in a chair.
No, he was nodding off. Sleep is different. When you're nodding off, you're high on drugs. Didn't even feel the cigarette in his hand that had, been burning on his leg. It was cause for alarm for me, naturally.
It's your testimony under oath that Mr.
What the
Depp is
fuck?
holding a cigarette in this picture.
He had been.
What's not clicking?
Literally where?
Doesn't really look like anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
With all due respect, I'm not sure you know how that works.
Wait, to be fair, I see some weird... Is that supposed to be coke lines, or did she implant that, or like... Oh, because there's like a car and everything. I fucking got no idea.
Table, does it?
But a picture taken like that? Like, where is he on the picture here? She could have done this and taken a picture like that on the side. Like, do you see how cut off that picture is? Like, how is this
Doesn't
evidence?
really look like anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
With all due respect, I'm not sure you know how that works.
Okay. There you go. How many more do we have? 3. Let's hope they're not repeat videos. That would be like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Why
And then we
Mr.
play
Depp
game.
couldn't or wouldn't look you in the eye here or in the UK. You said, yes, you know. Why?
Because he's guilty.
I mean, sure.
Shades. Okay. There's this light coming across.
I appreciate that. It's probably good light.
Makes her seem like an angel too, fucking Vasquez.
Shades. Okay. There's this light coming across.
I appreciate that. It's probably good light.
You've left nothing and I've left everything. So suck your dick.
Yeah, go on.
Which is probably your next move because it's what you fucking need. No, I don't want to suck your dick. I don't want nothing to do with your fucking midsection. Well, go get it, man.
No shit, I can't. Suck your dick.
I don't want to.
No, yeah.
Well, go get it, man.
No shit, I can't. Suck your dick.
I don't want to.
No, yeah.
Oh, is it? What is it?
No, I'm sure Rochelle's available. Call her up. I'm sure she's available.
Maybe she is.
Like, she's taking the piss out of him.
fake laugh. That fake laugh is too much to take.
No, I'm sure she's.
That fake laugh is so disgusting.
I'm sure she's great. I'm sure she's great.
I'm thinking that you've been giving me some of the best performances in the world.
No, you're right. I don't. It's all about performance.
It's about performance. I'm right. I don't regret. I don't regret.
What else? What else? What else other things do you want to add?
Can't talk
You
to me
fucking
sounding
lying piece of
positive.
shit. What? Oh
Very
no,
good
I
show.
want to know.
Yeah,
I want to know.
Get out your Ubers out.
I'm kind of waiting. You go get it.
Yeah, I'll be in. Yeah.
See, like that entire recording, I mean, I would assume that little claps or slap sound is probably her just fucking tapping him. Like, oh, that's so bad. How do you save yourself, you know, from being called the actual aggressor when the only evidence there is of you dominating the, like, him, you know? In these, like, confrontations, and her taking the piss out of him and laughing in his face. If she was the victim, that would never happen. Like, that would never happen. Right there in that recording, if she actually was abused by him, the moment she would, like, she wouldn't even, I don't even think she would even start laughing, because there would be that fear, you know, there would be that escalation, possibility to escalate. And even if she would chuckle or laugh, and if he was the aggressor, she would get it right then and there. You know what I mean? Just fucking stupid. This is one of the court cases. Oh yeah, there was one in like the UK and whatever the fuck. I don't know about that one though. And some other.
No other place for you to run in your 15 other houses.
Could you tell the jury what the coaster was that he slipped into your pocket, what it said?
It said, "I love you forever, my Slim, dead or alive."
And what, if anything, did it have in addition?
His new phone number.
And to be, just so we're clear, on how many occasions in that second mediation did Mr. Depp look you in the eye?
Many.
Okay. And when Ms. Vasquez asked you if you knew why Mr. Depp couldn't or wouldn't look you in the eye here or in the UK, you said, yes, you know. Why? Please tell the jury why.
Because he's guilty. Because he knows he's lying.
Okay.
Otherwise, why can't he look at me?
Thank you. You were asked about...
I survived. I survived that man, and I'm here, and I'm able to look at him.
Fucking like thinking that I'm going on a road with a band.
I can't hear you.
Just abuse.
You told Mr. Depp to suck your dick multiple times, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You tell him to go run to his 15 other houses, right?
That's correct.
Because that's what he would do when you behave like this, isn't it?
Eventually, he would go and stay in one of the other houses.
Yeah, far away from her.
Sell out, don't you?
I was expressing frustration about his criticism of my career and how many problems that caused within the dynamic of our relationship, yes.
So you call him a sellout and a joke?
I called him horrible, ugly things, as you can hear.
Sellout.
We spoke to each other in a really horrible way.
Pretty sure we just heard you speak to him in a really horrible way. You called him a sellout,
I just
right, Miss
disagree.
Heard? You called him a sellout, right, Miss Heard?
I called him a lot of ugly things.
And a joke.
Yeah, it is funny. It says the same thing like 6 times. It is pretty funny though how like the only recording she's ever done as proof and to try and like frame him only has her provoking him, only has her like being the one enticing him. No, that's not it. Provoking him, yeah, just starting like and escalating it. And then on some other recordings, the voice ones, she's like insulting him, laughing straight at his face, and allegedly even like slapping him or punching him or whatever the fuck.
I called him a lot of ugly things.
You called him a joke on that recording. You called him a washed up piece of shit.
I think we both called each other that on that occasion, yes.
Mr. Depp mentions Aquaman, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me?
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
She repeated it like really hard too. She doesn't give a fuck. Holy crap.
Yes, he does.
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me?
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
No, Miss Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning.
Mr. Depp says, quote, your jealousy is so tragic.
I heard him say that, yes.
You were the jealous one in this relationship, weren't you, Miss Heard?
I think he was indicating I was jealous of his career.
Yeah.
But now you've twisted it to say it was Mr. Depp that's the jealous one.
Johnny's always been very jealous. When I worked, when I did anything, friends. Yes, he's always been very jealous.
That's called projection. Or projecting. Yeah.
Mr. Depp has testified under oath that he would not take another Pirates of the Caribbean franchise role for $300 million and a million alpacas.
No.
Would Disney entertain paying Mr. Depp more than $300 million and provide him with more than a million alpacas to be able to obtain his services for any future Pirates of the Caribbean role?
No.
So you would have been marked as deposition exhibit.
Jesus.
It's
embarrassing.
You were asked by Ms. Vasquez about why
Vasquez?
Mr.
Is
Depp
that how you say it?
won't or can't look you in the eye. And she read out, or she played a tape in which Mr. Depp said, you will not see my eyes again. Do you recall that?
I do.
And that was during the mediation process in July, correct?
That was
Objection leading.
first one. Sustained
Okay.
leading.
When was this?
That was in July of 2016. That was the first mediation attempt. We met after that, and Johnny very much looked me in the eye.
Please tell the jury about the next meeting after he said you will not see my eyes again.
We met in the lawyer's office. They gave us a moment. Johnny kissed me again, held me. I cried, he cried, and then
The fuck?
we had a short exchange, and he put a note in my pocket that said, I'll love you dead or alive, my Slim.
What's up, fellas?
Just made breakfast for all of them.
Vasquez.
Waffles.
Wait, what did he say? Vas croissant, maybe.
Just made breakfast for all of them this morning. Waffles.
For all of his friends.
To take a look at Plaintiff's
Damn.
Exhibit 881A.
881A.
This is one of the articles containing the counterclaim statements by Adam Waldman. Is that correct?
I haven't seen the article yet.
Why don't we go to page 8 of this article?
Screen is changing.
Adam Waldman, Depp's lawyer, said afterwards, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs.
Yeah.
They have selected some of her sexual violence hoax facts as a sword, inflicting them on the public and Mr. Depp.
Sounds about right.
Yes, I do.
Is that one of the statements that you allege are defamatory? It's defamatory?
That's correct.
Ms. Heard, you tweeted at Adam Waldman, quote, yes, Mr. Waldman, I may be wearing makeup on this occasion, but on every occasion you will still be short. Did I read that right?
Yes.
Damn.
We can put this down. Thank you. Ms. Heard, since your relationship with Mr. Depp ended, you have completed your level 3 sommelier training, haven't you?
I haven't completed it yet. I
You're
just
on level
stopped.
2?
No, I'm on level 3.
You also have had a baby, right?
I have.
And you enjoy being a mother?
More than anything.
You still love to cook?
I do.
And you love to hike?
I've taken a break on hiking for a minute.
You have friends, right?
I do have friends.
And you spend time with those friends?
This is so cringe, the way she's answering.
Occasionally, when I can.
Ah, this is so bad. I want to die. What is this?
You just filmed a movie in March of 2022, isn't that right?
Yes, the one I just shot in Guatemala that I spoke of earlier.
I don't have more chocolates to
You
like
have,
eat over
you
her
have a major
speaking.
role in a major film that's scheduled to be released soon. Is that correct? Aquaman 2?
As I said, I don't know if I will even be in the final cut or how much I will be. It was difficult to stay in the movie.
From me, or coming from Jerry, from me, so that he finds out about the divorce filing or my intention to do so from some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
Huh?
You slipped up there, didn't you, Miss Heard? You let it slip out that TMZ had been alerted to your filing of the domestic violence restraining order, didn't you?
Wait, I'll have
That's not what
to.
I'm talking about.
I'll have to look at that again because her reaction was like, "Oh shit, something," but what?
From me, or coming from Jerry, from me, so that he finds out about the divorce filing or my intention to do so from some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
Yeah, it was with what she said. Uh-huh.
You slipped up there, didn't you?
I didn't even notice
You
this.
let it slip out that TMZ had been alerted to your filing of the domestic violence restraining order, didn't you?
I disagree. That's not what I'm talking about.
TMZ is the same outlet that you released the video of Mr. Depp attacking the kitchen cabinets the day before this deposition was taken, wasn't it?
I didn't do that. I don't
TMZ
know how
owns
to do that.
the copyright to that video now, doesn't it?
I have no idea what TMZ
Did they
owns.
pay you for that?
I never got paid for it because I had nothing to do with that.
So TMZ was just lucky in getting the inside scoop to your divorce from Mr. Depp. huh?
Really?
I have no idea. It is not, that's not my area of expertise. I wouldn't even know how to do that.
He said, hips and thighs. Hips.
Alright.
And also, what does that get me? If I wanted to leak things about Johnny, I could have done that in a much more successful way, in a bigger way, for years.
Not
and
when
years.
you were extorting him for $7 million.
I got a fraction of what I was entitled to in the state of California, by the way. What extortion?
Is that right?
That is correct.
So it was during these cycles of violence in 2012 that you gave Mr. Depp a knife as a gift.
I gave him a knife, I think for a birthday present early in our relationship.
That's funny. Nothing adds up in the court, man, when it comes to her story. Oh no, he's abusing me. Oh no, he's very evil. Oh no, I'm scared. Here's a knife, by the way, for your birthday. Like, what the fuck? Sure. Sure. I guess.
I believe it was around 2012, but I'm not certain.
We've seen a picture of that knife, but I think we should bring out the real thing.
Whoa, really?
Yes, that's it.
They even have
That's
the
the knife you
item.
gave to the man who was hitting you, right, Miss Heard?
Yeah.
He was gonna stab me with it when I gave it to him. That's for certain.
But you gave
Wait,
it to
what did
him,
she say?
Right, Miss Heard? That's the knife you gave to the man who was hitting you, right, Miss Heard?
I wasn't worried he was gonna stab me with it when I gave it to him. That's for certain.
But you gave it to him while he was abusing you, allegedly.
I gave it to him that year.
Do you remember that testimony?
Yes, I do.
Those locks were to the penthouses at the Eastern Columbia building, isn't that correct?
That's correct.
But you changed the locks to the penthouses on May 22nd, 2016.
I attempted to.
That's why you felt comfortable having James Franco over the evening of May 22nd, 2016, Miss Heard?
I do not know when. I
God,
don't know when James came over.
Okay, let's remind you. Can we please pull up
Oh!
304, which is already in evidence, and play
Nah.
from 254 through 439?
What the fuck? Does she even have... That just looks like a robe instead of like clothing. They even have like hotel security.
You and Mr. Franco
cam.
on May 22nd, 2016, right, Miss Heard?
That's correct.
And you're taking him up to the penthouses, aren't you?
That's where I lived, yes.
And it's past 11 p.m. at night, isn't that right?
I'm not quite sure of the time it looked like that.
You knew Mr. Depp was out of town on May 27th when you went...
Was she also cheating on him during that time? The fuck? Okay.
Domestic violence restraining order, isn't that
Jeez.
I don't know if I knew that at the time.
right? You knew Mr. Depp was heading out on a European tour that week, isn't that right?
I'm not quite sure what I understood of his schedule at that time.
You knew he wouldn't be back for weeks, right?
No, that's incorrect.
All right, is that the last one? No, we have 2 more. Yeah.
And why is that?
Do I even want to watch the second one? The last one, rather. Don't know. We'll see.
She was,
Another day, another.
Another what? Okay. I don't know.
I just drank on the job and stuff like that, and her behavior was
Objection relevance.
horrible.
She's already testified. Kate James has testified, and I think the bias, we can.
All right, I'll allow that. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. Please describe for the jury what job responsibilities Kate had, and
Dumbasses.
how you communicated with
2
her,
more than game. Yeah.
how that worked.
Objection compound.
Johnny and I kind of lived in this insular bubble anyway when we were together. But we would send emails, texts, and a lot of voice memos, voice notes. And, you know, if I found that if I said, Kate, you know.
Finally, yeah.
You left the car running with your doors open and your kids in the car on the street. You need to
Objection
move it.
hearsay.
Deposition, didn't you say
Oh,
that
this
what
guy.
you did was compare Mr. Depp's performance in lots of pirate movies against his deposition testimony
What
here?
what I said was I've seen Mr. Depp do apology ads. I remember he did apology ad with Bad Dog with no delay in process speed. I've seen him interact with the media regarding to that. I saw no delay in processing speed. All I'm saying.
Let me ask you about pirates, though. You compared pirates to the to the depositions given in this case.
Then I apologize for what I said.
Huh?
You misspoke. You didn't make the comparison.
Right now, just a second ago. Just a second ago, I may have said that I misspoke. I apologize. I misspoke.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Because you know you can't compare pirates to sworn testimony, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't it a movie role, though?
But you can. But as an aside, you can judge someone's processing speed at any time. Like I'm judging yours right now. You're judging mine. We all judge processing.
What is he talking about?
Okay.
As a baseline.
FM, hello. Welcome. We are watching this thing. There's this part. There's this one. We're gonna finish soon. Then this one. I might even skip this one. I don't know. Because it seems like kind of... It's the ending, so I don't know. And then we're gonna play a horror game. Yay. Happy birthday. Thank you. Why lol? Oh, it's just like we wanted to watch something. I wanted to rewatch this. It's fun. It's been interesting. It was way more fun in the first parts, as you can see. But it's like finalizing the court case, which is interesting and funny. Hey, it's nice to see you for fun, yeah. And then we're gonna play horror game. Very good. I hope it runs well. I haven't even opened it to test it, so let's hope it's fine.
We know about each other. I would say your process speed right now is not slow. So, I mean, we're judging processing speed. I'm just saying to you.
Ah.
Yeah. But no,
so irrelevant.
Mr. Depp's other portrayals in movies, did that affect your analysis of processing speed?
Only I've seen him interact on interviews, and that was it.
Right.
When he wasn't in movies.
Right. But Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you? You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. Yes, sir.
No, you'll be happy to know I didn't see Willy Wonka I didn't see 21 Jump Street when it happened, or whatever it was about. No, I did not.
All right.
What?
Your Honor, there is...
what infinite
Ms.
age did you
Schulman,
turn?
also the
I don't know. I don't know. It's like some weird number. I still have to get to the like human age equivalent to that whenever the fuck I can. But I'm ancient plus. That's what you can know. Got
You
it.
acknowledge that Ms. Heard's.
Yep, there you go.
referred
Ancient
to
plus.
Mr. Depp.
Thank you.
So it's very clear that the ACLU and Ms. Heard intended that was the whole purpose of this, so that they could get interest in this and it would coincide with the premiere of Aquaman, because otherwise no one would have been interested in anything written by Ms. Heard.
Another day, another sleigh. Period.
Mr. Doherty also testified that Ms. Heard only paid 1.3, actually she didn't even pay all that, out of the $3.5 million that she had pledged to the ACLU, and then they helped her lie about it.
Move to strike everything after
I was trying to stop
the
that.
answer to her question.
Your Honor, she was responding.
I'll overrule the objection. That's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is a situation where you were trying to get Mr. Depp to pay.
What is this? Aleph_1 years. Huh? I don't know.
Attention to you, isn't that right?
No, I was trying to stop him from using.
And because he ran away from you at the first sign of trouble, you call him a monster.
I was
right?
trying to stop him from turning into.
Some would say Aleph 2, first uncountable cardinal. Huh? Crowley, welcome by the way. Hello. I may be confusing with something. Articulate and I might understand what you mean.
The monster. The drugs are the key that opened the door.
Who is the real monster in this relationship, Ms. Heard?
Lives in John.
Yeah? Wait, what do you mean with Aleph, by the way? Did I ever say that earlier?
Half of Johnny. It's not all of Johnny. The other half of him is wonderful and beautiful and the man I love.
You write a long series of text messages to Mr. Depp that don't get a response. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You write, come grown, face the shit, and we can do anything. You go on a little later to say, please come home. Let's apologize to each together. And continuing on page 7.
Now it's my guess to infinite age question. Yeah. I see. One of these days you'll know more specifically, though. I have to run it through a fucking million amount of converters or whatever. We'll see. While Aleph 1 is all about normal numbers, 1 to infinity, Aleph 2 would add stuff like negative numbers, etc. Ah. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. Yes, I see. Okay.
7, you write, not go to bed mad. And it goes on. And I won't read all these messages, but you're saying, please answer over and over again. Right?
It was very important to me.
Yes, as the victim of this quote-unquote abusive relationship. Oh, please answer me, please answer me, please answer me. While the abuser runs away. That's hilarious.
Good morning, Dr. Moore.
Good morning.
You said you reviewed Mr. Depp's video deposition, is that correct?
That's correct.
And you said you reviewed Mr. Depp's testimony at this trial, correct?
That's correct.
And was that also a video of his testimony?
Yes.
Isn't it true, Dr. Moore, that when Mr. Depp did the demonstration in his deposition, he showed that his fingers were hanging over the bar?
Well, even hanging over the bar, it still leaves the dorsum of the hand or the nail vulnerable.
That's not my question, Dr. Moore. My question is, isn't it true that Mr. Depp said his fingers were not laying flat on a table, they were hanging over the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not exactly it. First of all, amount of natural numbers is Aleph_0. And amount of all integers, including negatives, is still Aleph0. Ah, okay. I see.
And in fact, you knew that when you made that opinion. Isn't that correct?
1 or bigger. Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe that as I demonstrated sitting here, that I said that he had said they were slightly curled over, I think was the description that I gave.
Your description in this courtroom was that it was laying flat, and I think you've done that now twice. But in your deposition, you testified that his fingers were actually hanging over the bar. Isn't that correct?
Objection, Your Honor. Misstates the witness's testimony. He clearly indicated they were curled. Or could have been curled.
Overruled.
Yeah, it's inconsistencies.
During your deposition, what were the circumstances under which you decided to call Mr. Depp an
I
idiot?
only had lay knowledge. Thank you for the clarification. It's good.
Under somebody call Mr. Depp an idiot?
Yeah, you called Mr. Depp an idiot in your deposition. Why?
I think. Okay. So I think it was in the context. I think it was in the. Probably should read the context of it, because I think the context was, and I'm trying to think back.
Oh,
okay.
Geez.
And what I thought it was related to was if you're coming to some deposition, okay. And again,
The amount of cringe in this, I can't deal with it. I'm just gonna skip that part. He's just being an idiot, a moron.
I mean, I read that. Yes.
Okay. Did you read the testimony of Mr. Wyatt, who told you what was being pumped into that earpiece?
Yeah. I mean, if I remember right, I mean, it was. I think it was lines, right?
No, it was music.
It was music, not his line?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Mr. Depp was listening to music rather than being fed his lines, does that change your opinion as to his cognitive function?
If he was never fed his lines through the earpiece, which I know he was, and that may have been that example, Mr. Wyatt may have said that it was.
Who even is this guy, though?
During the actual talking of your lines, is that what you're saying to me?
Well, you know, if you can do two things.
Aren't there scripts, you know, given to the actors that they have to like learn the lines of and etc. and then act out? So, what? Or what is this like referring to? I don't even know. There's like lack of context, and this guy's just going on and on.
That's a pretty high cognitive function, isn't it?
The fuck?
You know, it's a very good point, actually. Divided attention is something humans have a lot of trouble with.
What you found hard to believe, sir, was that every line of the script was pumped through an earpiece. Where did you ever get the idea that occurred?
That's what I have been. That's what I read in the court review, the court evidence. That's where I got it from.
Right. And you know whether Marlon Brando used an earpiece?
Isn't he dead?
Yeah.
So the answer is no. He does not use one now.
Oh, I used the past tense. Sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just nice, the interactions with him.
All the text messages for the last 18 months in which he's
Gatorade, hell yeah. Oh, was he drinking that?
You'll hear testimony from people in which he's gotten drunk and you know, taken all kinds of different drugs. The whole time. He doesn't get clean and sober. But he claims that he was clean. She flew in from filming The Danish Girls. She's there, and he claims that he was just sitting there calmly, and she was haranguing him. So he took a shot glass of vodka.
What is that?
He did that. She got mad, took the bottle of vodka, was 8 to 10 feet, about where I am from you, and hurled it at him, and it happened to just take off the bottom part of his finger. And then he says she came and burned a hole in his cheek. The testimony is going to be that he self-mutilated on a number of occasions and burned himself in the cheek and also cut himself. But Amber never did that. And you're going to hear from the experts testifying about this finger injury and how fantastic this version
Oh,
is.
it's closing statements for the
on the bed,
juries.
and
I think
been
that's what
upset
this
about
is.
it and taken a picture and sent it to him. So all of a sudden, a month later, he's got it in his head that Amber has conspired with her friends to defecate on the bed. It's
That's
human, not dog,
disgusting.
even though they got 2 dogs and one of them has major problems. You'll hear about Boo and Pistol. And how many times they were in their fights. And
You can
she
tell
said,
the bullshit
you know,
being
she's
given to
almost
yeah.
half his size. So
And he just has to stand there and
so
listen
if
to
I
it.
pushed him, he doesn't move.
Yeah.
He pushes me, I go flying across the room.
Holy shit! Fucking flying across the room.
There are
What is he, like a bodybuilder?
many
Oh,
photographs.
shit.
Now, you heard Ms. Vasquez try to say, you can't trust those, it's not the originals. She's got that wrong. It's not from the original devices. Ms. Heard took all kinds of photographs, and her friends took photographs.
And where are they then?
And all of
That
those
are so
remained on the
incriminating.
cloud,
Who knows?
And all of them have been imaged, and all of them have been examined by their IT experts, and they cannot discredit one photograph. Then she says, and it's got a photo editing thing. Well, all iPhones have the photo editing. It's where you can make it a little lighter or darker. You can move it to the center or not.
Okay, last one. Let's see if this is relevant. If it isn't...
Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation. Answer.
Oh, this is like the... So this is already the ruling. Hold on. Let's see, what did I miss? Yeah, this thing of like... There's a math theorem called continuum hypothesis. It has been proven that you can neither prove nor disprove that there is infinity strictly bigger than aleph 0 and strictly small than continuum. So aleph 1 is very strange and very big number. Okay, I don't know if I even know really of all this or if I've forgotten of like this math thing with like crazy numbers. But this is interesting. I need to read on this again. But one thing that probably affects how I can like explain or convert my age is due to the fact that I don't know if time works the same way on both realms or any realm, to be fair. Right? Hasn't a lot of shows depicted that the same way? In some, like, I don't know if it's also some depiction of hell or something else, like a different world, that either time moves slower or faster, right? So, I don't know. Too early to tell, at least right now. And I understood the alephs were different dimensions of infinity, but that was the limit to my knowledge. I should point out, I only saw one video in relation, and from that limited knowledge tried to explain it enough that someone else could understand kind. I see. Yeah, I have to like revise that. I don't really know what that's talking about. For editing thing, oh fuck's sake, yeah. Yeah, I mean there's no need. This is very advanced math. Age is not even a number. Yeah, I mean, no, cause I think actually I don't even know. Math wasn't really my favorite subject. But, and with that comes also the fact that I've forgotten shit tons of like, of maths content and all that shit. But interesting stuff you guys are on. Alright, anyway, let's go. Last one, and I may skip occasionally because it's like, just like, interviews after.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp...
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Jamie?
Okay, I don't think I've seen this even.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
Net worth -6 million. Shit.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no.
Wait, say that again?
As
Wait,
to
what?
the statement appearing in...
Visage, oh boy, yes, I'm gonna play that.
Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation?
No.
Answer,
Okay.
no.
We'll play that very
As
soon.
to this statement appearing in the April 27th, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up, got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Members of the jury, if this is your verdict, please answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no. Juror number 6. Yes. Juror number 10. Yes. Juror number 15. Yes. Juror number 16.
It goes on and goes on and goes on.
Juror number 22. Yes. Juror number 27. Yes. Juror number 29. Yes.
I do find that the jury's verdict is unanimous. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes your service in this case. I want to thank you again for your dedication and your hard work during this trial. I know I speak for everybody here when I tell you that we appreciate your sacrifices and your time and your public service in this matter, okay? So I'm going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more time, and then we'll release you from there, okay? All right, thank you.
Damn.
Their verdict and say it's a victory for truth and justice.
Hi, everyone. Today's verdict confirms what we have said from the beginning, that the claims against Johnny Depp are defamatory and unsupported by any evidence. We are grateful, so grateful to the jury for their careful deliberation, to the judge and the court staff who have devoted an enormous amount of time and resources.
I'm returned. Yep.
Our judicial system is predicated on each person's right to have his or her case heard, and we were honored, truly honored, to assist Mr. Depp in ensuring that his case was fairly considered throughout the trial. We are also most pleased that the trial has resonated for so many people in the public who value truth and justice.
Yeah.
Now that the jury has reached its conclusive verdict, it's time to turn the page and look to the future. Thank you all so much, and thanks to the jury.
Great quote. Like this was a pretty long case too. Like a very, like a well fought and emotional one too. So, I think hearing this conclusion was like they waited and fought for this for quite a while. Finally, his name was cleared, and she's completely in the gutter. You know, like it was meant to be.
So much.
Cheers, everyone.
She's fucking cute as hell.
See you down the road.
Just silence and one boo. Such a chill dude. Yeah, he's down to earth. It's really nice and wholesome. Yeah.
Is she able to pay a $10.4 million judgment?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
There's a text message where Johnny promises total global humiliation for you. Do you feel like that came true?
He's such a bitch, bro.
I know he promised it. I testified to this. I'm not a good victim, I get it. I'm not a likable victim. I'm not a perfect victim. But when I testified, I asked the jury to just see me as human and hear his own words, which is a promise to do this.
Fucking cringe.
We were awful to each other. You know, I made a lot of mistakes.
Alright, I'm gonna skip her because like I'm tired of her fucking lies and just crocodile tears.
Also reach out to Johnny Depp's team, but they declined to be interviewed this morning. Elaine, thank you. We heard Amber's reaction to the verdict yesterday. This seems to be a...
Why would anyone want to do that to him? Yeah, exactly. She's gone to Spain. Oh, I've heard that! I think there was some expose or some shit. She's now in Spain, like hiding. That's funny. Sympathy cards, exactly. Well, I mean, I guess what else can she do? Hey, Yami, why the Johnny Depp trial though? It's because sorry, like I skipped your comment. I don't know why. So I watched this about a year ago. It was when this was released, and it was just very entertaining. So I had recently, a couple of days ago, seen a YouTube short of the court again. I'm like, oh, I forgot that even happened. I want to watch that again. Wait, what if I like react to it on stream for like a special date? So, you know, I decided to do it now since it's my birthday, and like, I mean, we're chilling. Hey, birthday. It's also been a long while since I've meeped. There you go, the first one on stream after like 25 days. Yeah, but we're gonna play horror game now, so
huge
stay tuned. Oh, another one.
this morning.
A major setback for women. For women.
A major setback for women. What? For them to be able to abuse men? I can't think that's the equality, quote unquote, that we're walking towards.
Is with us now, and we should mention we did also reach out to Johnny Depp's team, but they declined to be interviewed this morning. Elaine, thank you. We heard Amber's reaction to the verdict yesterday. This seems to be a huge victory for Johnny Depp this morning.
Yeah, a major setback for women. For women inside the courtroom and outside the courtroom.
Because?
Because basically what this says...
I love the fact... Because? What?
Basically what this jury said is...
Isn't that feminism though? Abuse men? Yeah. I actually don't remember exactly what the definition is of feminism. But I don't think it stood for like equality, really. It wouldn't be called feminism if that's the whole ordeal, right? Because there's also a... If there's one for women, there's one for men. I don't remember what it's called. But it's also a movement to like fight for men's place and whatever the fuck. I don't remember. Feminality, yeah. It was initially for equality and then it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, like to be fair, like no discredit to like women and the movement for women's rights or whatever the fuck. Like all that I can't even speak. All those years ago, they definitely needed it, and they got a lot of things set straight, right? A lot of the records corrected. But nowadays, when I see anything that's to do with feminism, that is anything but equality. So, yeah. Masculism is meninism. Yeah, okay, there you go. Masculism. I never heard that word, but I guess that's that. Struggle for equal rights for women. Yeah. Nowadays I think, and I see that it's more for women to have a leg above men, even though it isn't truly 50-50, but it's about 50-50. And why I say it isn't truly 50-50 is because it's kind of physically impossible for things in the whole world to be 100% equal, men to women. That's just a fact. Like, no opinions here. It's very hard for that to be, you know, biologically too. So, I don't know. Also, Yami, doesn't another VTuber also have a B-Day today? Asking for permission to use their name. Sure, go ahead. I know like 2 days ago, it was Nihilith's. And he was playing, I don't remember, he was playing a horror game. I think it was Outlast. I don't know who else could be having a beat day. If they would, and they're a VTuber, they would be streaming it. Really? I don't really follow her as much. I don't think she follows me either as much. But I didn't know. That's weird. Do we really have the same birth date? That's crazy. But no. Since... I think it was since... or a bit before, I debuted with my new model and my new everything. right? My new designs. I already wasn't really talking to her as much. I don't remember what the reasons were. I think it was just, I don't know, it just happened randomly. Same as like you drift away from certain friends or whatever as time goes on. I don't know. Personally, I prefer misogynism. Eh. Yeah, I didn't know, Kelvin. Good to know, I guess. Yeah.
You pull out your cell phone and you tape.
I mean, I don't really remember either, to be honest. But it's, man, whatever.
Record your spouse beating you. You're out of luck.
But Elaine, I think it was bigger than that because you had the evidence, as you say, but they did not believe her. Why do you think they did not believe her?
I think that a lot of that was that it was Johnny Depp. I think the celebrity status.
But she's a celebrity too.
Yeah.
And it's not only not
she's
believing her.
yeah, but she's a.
But you have to remember,
Yeah. And the thing is, like, she called out abuse, or whatever the fuck. So, and she was the woman in the whole like dynamic. So of course people would flock to her first, and then, you know, Johnny Depp is guilty until proven innocent type of thing. I mean, that's kind of how it was in the world, and probably how it still is. That's why I say, like, it's just like, really? What more do you want to give to women? They already have a huge edge over men, at least, like, socially speaking. It's very good to know. Thank you for your wisdom, Kaiser. Oh my god. Kaiser.
It's a tale of two trials. All the evidence came in the UK.
Yeah,
Mr. Depp
right.
brought that one. The bird.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, horror game, chat.